Hi, I'm Monica Rourke Bravo from BravoBella, and today I'm going to teach you how to check your degree of stretch on your fabric and elastics. This is important because different patterns and different garments call for different degrees of stretch, and you need to make sure that whatever fabric you're using has the correct degree of stretch for what garment you're making. My favorite way to do this is you take a piece of fabric, you need to fold it away from the selvage edge and away from the cut edge. So a folded edge of fabric here. Take 4 inches of fabric, just like this, and then you stretch it. And you want to stretch it just to where it just stretches, not to where you're like having to really use effort to get it there. So this stretches from 4 inches to 5 inches. If I use 4 inches of fabric to start with, every inch that I stretch it is 25%. And so this particular fabric, and this is a cotton jersey, has a 25% stretch. I'm going to show you with a couple of other fabrics real quick. So this is a tricot, and again I start at 4 inches. This one goes to just a little past 5 inches. So this one has about just a little over 25% stretch. The next one I'm going to show you, this is a stretch satin. I love making my bras out of stretch satin because it's super stretchy in one direction and almost completely stable in the other. So in the direction that is super stretchy, I start with my 4 inches and I can stretch it all the way to 7 inches. That is a 75% degree of stretch. This is great for not just covering the cups, but also covering the bands of the bra because it has enough stretch to cover the band. The band needs 50 to 75% stretch. This is a piece of stretch lace that I folded away from the cut and selvage edges. You take a folded edge, 4 inches. This goes to just under 6 inches. That's almost 50% stretch. I could cover my band with this, but I may want to add just a little bit of length to my band because this isn't going to have quite as much stretch as the power net does. This is another stretch lace. This is just a wide yardage stretch lace. I love cutting my cups out of these because I can use the scalloped edges on them as the neckline. So this one has, again, just about over a 50% stretch. So this could be for a band as well. The other thing that most people don't think about checking the degree of stretch is your elastics. Let me show you why this is important. These are 2 plush elastics. This first one, if I take 4 inches of it, and you want to, again, take it away from the cut edges, so I'm just going into the middle of my elastic here. I stretch that. It has between 25 and 50% stretch, so maybe about a 35 or 40% stretch. This is not a lot of stretch in this one, whereas my other plush elastic here has 75% stretch. If I'm putting this on, say, the band of a bra where the fabric requires a 50 to 75% stretch, then your elastics also need to have the same degree of stretch so that it will stretch along with the fabric. If I were to use this satin plush elastic on the bottom of my bra, it would inhibit the stretch of the power net and it would be too tight. So make sure that you're checking the degree of stretch both for your bras, your panties, and any other sewing that you're doing to make sure that all of your elastics and fabrics have the adequate stretch for whatever garment you're making.